So one of the themes we've been talking about a lot, and I think we all have to deal with, comedians love this. It's called brand safety. And
I don't. Tell me about it.
Yeah,
I don't even know this much about brand safety. Or maybe I'm being protected from it.
Well, so basically, here's what happens. A lot of times, buyers will have to restrict certain categories of content, right? So it'll be I know what you're talking
about.
No news,
Yes.
no conservative, maybe no true crime. There's a lot of no comedy. And what I'd love for you to do is make the case to brands for comedy. Why is comedy important?
Comedy is the brand that you want to be advertising behind. And I understand that there's a fear in, well, what will they say? Right? We've all seen the news stories of, this person has been canceled because they said this, or this person was fired from their agency because they said this. You're talking about 2% of the comedy market really works in that kind of confrontational space. And I would also argue that even in that 2%, there might be people on the outside who are like, I don't like what they said, but the people listening to that show are supporting that show, and they're going to want to support those brands. That's a different argument to make. But I think that comedy in general, everybody I talk to has a handful of comedy podcasts. Whatever their sensibility is, there's a podcast for that. You can have every genre that you like. If it's crime, if it's news, if it's entertainment, if it's Real Housewives recaps, there is a comedy version of that, a comedy-forward version of it, which not only I think people gravitate towards, but also will give you a better bang for your buck as far as ad read. Most comedians are live performers, so they actually understand how to produce in a different way. They're not reporters or writers. They are actually hands-on creators. So my big argument to anyone, it's like comedy represents every color of the sphere. It's very easy to pinpoint the people that are potentially problematic, and I would say, like I said, 97% of them are not. And there's no reason to be afraid of it. And I also think that when you associate with comedy, it actually elevates your brand because it allows you to be associated with something that people like and think is cool. And when you see that kind of connection, it makes a big difference.